What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and a lot of people always asking me about a guy by the name of Man. You probably know him as CantGetRight. You know, I get asked a lot about him from the FBG movement. He's one of the people I'm always asked about, and it intrigues me because, like I said about like the Mellies and the Chaos, this is another guy who kind of rose in the drill culture, who kind of got famous and popular and polarized throughout the market, but he didn't have any rap songs on YouTube and shit like that. That's why I say those guys, I believe it was very deadly and dangerous for them, you know. When you get the clout for killing people, that ain't really the type of clout you want, you know, because people gonna handle you a certain way because they know you got a background. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt like some of these rap videos might have exposed him because he wasn't a rapper or anything like that. That's not saying you can't be in the background doing your thing, but it portrayed him the wrong way, always holding the guns. He was a shooter, he was a driller. So I felt like the internet might have gave him the wrong perception. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people ask me about his death. I wasn't there. His death is one of the things that's like, you know, crazy in the culture. A lot of people believe, you know, the ops caught him lacking. We see videos on the internet about people kind of exposing that situation. I'm not really sure about that situation. I Can't Get Right to the board, broke it down, but it was hard to come with a conclusion. I always felt, though, to be honest with you, I got to be honest, I got to be transparent, I got to be fully honest and give you the real truth about the shit, in my opinion. I always felt that this case was a little suspicious, mysterious, kind of rubbed me the wrong way, if you feel what I'm saying. First off, he was in his own neighborhood, basically. They were in their own neighborhood, you know. For the ops to take a chance to come in your neighborhood. It happens, though, you know. The ops be out here shopping. They'll do it. I'm not saying that. But there was a lot of things with that kind of felt a little weird. The fact that, you know, it happened in his neighborhood. We seen it. Guys were like on foot. Now, whether they built out a car or anything like that, because I do believe they jumped out of a car, the shooters, but it was two shooters. Like, they ran up on them. The thing is, Can't Get Right wasn't by himself. So, you know, he was with other people. I don't really call it catching you lacking when it's only two people running up on another two people. Not only was it really wasn't a call lacking, you know, somebody with Can't Get Right in them people or whatever side. Return fire. We seen it on the video. Can't Get Right. Death was documented. Shit was on YouTube. We seen somebody returning fire. So we don't really call that call lacking. That kind of felt like a personal dispute in my opinion. You know, to take that chance, you know, this wasn't a drive-by or somebody just sitting on the porch, motherfucker run up on the porch and, you know they got the ups on you, you know. Being in his own hood with people, the gunman had to think he might have had something on him or something. Maybe, you know, don't get me wrong, this is the gladiator city and motherfucker taking them chances, but I just felt like, you know, maybe Can't Get Right might have did something to someone. Because that kind of felt like a retaliation. I'm not sure if that was a BDK, GDK retaliation, but that felt like maybe he did something and somebody didn't like that. And, you know, somebody knew the community real good to go over there and test it like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think somebody underestimated how much somebody cared for Can't Get Right. And, you know, somebody on this side returned fire and shit like that. That's what I believe, you know. Then again, that's just 50% of my belief because I do believe it's some op shit out here. You know, I believe the back door, too. I believe it's a lot of setup shit going on, too. So, you know, don't get me wrong. This could have been an ops that had something to do with that young man's life. I'm just telling you you know, how I kind of just feel. But that's in my opinion, and that's what I talk to a lot of people in the street. A lot of people in the streets tell me that, you know, the ops took credit for Can't Get Right that, but they didn't do that. That was some personal shit that happened. You know, from what I've been talking to. But subscribe to my YouTube channel. I got a lot of more videos I'm going to be telling you about because I want to tell you something about blood money. I want to start telling you about things I learned about in the drill culture and things I experienced and things I've been through. I had an opportunity to interview somebody very, very close to blood money, like very, very close to blood money, and I never released the interview because of some extra little bullshit. I actually want to talk about that. I'm at a point now where I want to speak on that, and I'm gonna explain that to you in the next blog, but you got to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. But before we get out of here, I also want to say RIP to the guy who lost his life with Can't Get Right too before we get up out of here. It was a man lost his life with, homie, man. Looked like he was washing his car, maybe working at that store or something, and they blinked him down too. That's why I say it's something about that felt weird, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he got caught in the crossfire. Motherfucker purposely blinked that man down. I think this whole little story is a little, crazy if you really think about it, But RIP Can't Get Right. It's time to truth tell the street boy.